Greetings from Kotak Mutual Fund. 2020 has been a true roller coaster. Markets plunged to the bottom at 7,500 odd Nifty in March 20 and are now trading at 14,000 level by year end. 2020 can best be described by a song from my favorite movie, Amar Akbar Anthony. अनहोनी को होनी कर दे, होनी को अनहोनी, एक जगह पे जमा हो तीनों, अमर, Akbar, Anthony. Some unhoni happened in market where mother of bear market and mother of bull market happened in such a short period of time. I think it happened because of three things: flows, fundamentals, and sentiment. Let's look at flows. Between Jan 20 to September 20, retail investors bought more than $21 billion of Indian equity. Their ownership in Indian equity increased from around 9% to 9.8%. This is one of the highest purchase in recent times by retail investors. The foreign portfolio investors, which were sellers in March, by November, December, turned completely bullish. For the first time in our history, we saw 2 consecutive months where FPI's buying was more than 50,000 crore in a month. For calendar year 2020, FPI's bought close to $22.5 billion of equity, one of the highest ever flow. It is amazing that FPIs were buyer in only 2 other emerging markets apart from India in calendar year 20, Russia and China. The retail and FPI buying put together pushed markets to current level. Mutual funds who were big buyers during the correction of March, April, May turned net sellers September, October, November, December, mainly because of redemptions faced by them. From a sentiment point of view, as economic activity improved month on month, investors' sentiment became bullish. Retail investors kept on buying as they saw normalcy returning to economic activities. FPIs became buyer of India, especially after 5th November address by Prime Minister. Prime Minister Modi talked about growth with green. He talked about ESG investments. All those things excited investors and they brought record monies in November and December. This record flows are driven by their positive sentiment towards emerging market, including India, and also the realization that India provides good diversification in today's world. Without fundamentals, flows and sentiments can improve market for a while, but not for long. In June quarter, Nifty 50 companies' profit was roughly about 69,000 crore. For September quarter, people were expecting it to be anywhere between 70 to 80,000 crore. When actual results came out, Nifty 50 company delivers 107,000 crore of profit. This is the highest ever quarterly profit made by Nifty 50 companies in a quarter. This run rate happened despite 7% drop in sales. Markets which were looking expensive on June quarterly run rate are looking fairly priced at September quarterly run rate. This dramatic improvement in earning has pushed market from expensive territory to fair value territory. Bulls are saying that profits will continue, especially as sales recovered in the quarter of December and March 21. Bears are saying that this September jump in profitability was a one-time event as companies cut costs on salaries, travel, business promotion, entertainment, advertising. It will not sustain going forward. We would like to believe that this quarterly profit trend is likely to sustain as some of the cost cut undoubtedly will get reversed, but some of the cost cut and productivity increase is here to stay. With sales normalizing, it will give operating leverage to company, and we do believe that December quarter profit for Nifty 50 companies will be in excess of 100,000 crore. The outlook for calendar year 2021 is dependent upon, no doubt, flows, sentiments, and fundamentals, but also what happens on medical situation. Today, markets are believing that with Moderna, Pfizer, AstraZeneca vaccines getting approval, normalcy will return to global economy and including in India. If that assumption is held, undoubtedly markets will do well. In absence of that assumptions, obviously markets can face a correction. Last year it was virus and volatility. This year it will be vaccination and volatility. Subject to the condition that vaccination will result into normalcy of economic activity, our belief is that from a flow point of view, markets will be supported. Undoubtedly, FPIs are not going to buy 50,000 crore every month. There will be dip in their buying, but between FPI and retail investors, markets will get supported. And the HNIs and family offices who have taken cash out from this rally in the market and who are waiting for correction will provide downside protection in the market as they enter with the surplus cash. From a sentiment point of view, with vaccination on horizon, normal economic activity returning, sentiments will remain boosted. From a fundamental point of view, as I mentioned earlier, run rate of 100,000 crore quarterly profit should continue. That will keep market fairly priced. That will support the market on the way down. Large cap index is already trading at lifetime high. Mid cap is near lifetime high. The small cap is still below its Jan 18 level. From a valuation point of view, small cap looks little bit attractive, and hence our call is to be marginally overweight small and mid cap and marginally underweight large cap to have equal weight allocation to equity. The 10-year historical average market cap to GDP ratio is about 78%. Current market cap to GDP ratio is 91%. Globally, market cap to GDP ratio is today trading at 115%. While on the historical average of 78%, our 91% market cap to GDP looks higher. Compared to global 115%, it doesn't look that expensive. And hence our call of equal weight allocation to equity. Within large cap, mid cap, small cap, for conservative investors, lump sum investment in balance advantage fund is preferable as fund manager takes call allocating between debt and equity, looking at the valuation of the market. Asset allocator fund also provides similar benefit via fund of fund approach. Most importantly, one should continue their SIPs. There were lots of noise in the month of March about stoppage of SIP because of low return. But certainly in the month of December, people who continued their SIP and people who increased their SIP during March, April, May are having the last laugh. Wish you and your family a happy and healthy 2021. Let's work together to ensure that our investors make money in calendar year 2021 through disciplined investment process.
Mutual fund investments are subject to market risks. Read all scheme-related documents carefully.